Well, I said in my last video I was going to make this into a monoband element, so I was going to cut elements for 20 metres, and then that included the ground planes, the radials, and then I was going to do the same for 15 and then for 20. That way it would just keep things simple. It meant that I just had one aerial, individual set of aerials to erect. So if I wanted to go on 20 metres, I just pinned the 20 metre radial to the mast, etc, etc. Anyway, yesterday I was working on cutting myself another antenna, because I built the 20 metre one. I thought I was going to build the 15 metre one, so I started reeling off the wire, and I realised I'm just using so much wire. I haven't got enough wire to do what I want, so I've had to make the antenna multi-banded. So basically all I've done is I've cut a piece of wire which is resonant on 28 megs. We'll look at all these resonant frequencies in a minute. And then I got that dialed in, done the same for the elevated radials. Incidentally, I've now got 3 elevated radials plus the coaxial feed. And then I cut another length of wire, made it resonant on 15 metres, same again for the radials, and then finally I did the same for 10 metres. Obviously, did I say you start at 10 metres first, because you've got to do the highest frequency, the shortest length of wire first. So I started on 28 megs, 10 metre band, got that resonant, then I moved up to the 15 metre band, 21 megahertz, got that resonant, and then I moved up to the 20 metre band, 14 megahertz, and I got that resonant. So anyway, it's now on the 10 metre band, so we'll go in and check the SWR. I've got a nano VNA, so we can analyse the antenna using that, and we'll see where the resonant point is, and then we'll come back and we'll make adjustments, and we'll take the antenna down, change its band to the next band up, and check again and see where the antenna is resonant. Well, here's the nano VNA results for the settings on 28 megs. So I got the start frequency at 24 megs, stop frequency at 30, and if we scroll down to the lowest point there, we're spot on at 27 megahertz. We've got an SWR of 1.09, but I'll be operating up here around about, this is where I'll be operating. So even here my SWR is 1.48 to 1, so that's more than acceptable. So the antenna just a little bit long on 10 metres on 28 megs. So we know what the SWR is on 28 meg band now, 10 metre band, so we'll just time how long it takes me to change bands. So I've got to lower it down, take the antenna off, adjust all the crop clips, and then put the antenna back up again. And I'm going to adjust the band. I'm going to adjust the antenna for the 15 metre band. Just before we do take the antenna down, I'll just show you the radials. They're all, there's 4 of them exactly the same. They come up, and there's a jumper which is open circuit at the moment, but that'll cross over and that'll make that resonant on 20. Another jumper up there. When it's open circuit, it means only the 10 metre 28 meg section is working. That's the antenna down. Disconnect the driven element. Careful not to lose the nut. Lift the mast off. Make the adjustment for 15 metres. So it's simply a matter of just getting that crop clip onto there, like that. Same goes for these wires. Adjust these for the next one up, making sure the 20 metre radial is also open circuit. So that's that one done. That's that one done. That one's open. Lift the driven element back into place. Attach the cable, making sure not to lose the nut. Raise the antenna. So that's it. We've now changed bands and we're on 15 metres. Well, here we are back on the VNA now, and we've got the start frequency at 18 megs, the stop frequency at 23. And then we scroll the cursor down and we're coming down, and where are we? We're so that's frequency on the right hand side there, SWR there. So we're on 2300. So it's a little bit on the long side, this antenna, but you can always cut wire off, you can't add wire. So there are 21050 banging. Well, that's the start of the 15 metre band. We're looking at an SWR 1.3 to 1, 1.33 to 1, something like that. 1 to 1.3. Yeah, so that's good. That's in the middle, or top end of the CW section there, SWR 1.34. So quite a good SWR on 15 metres, happy with that. So I don't mind running a bit of SWR, that's not much of a problem really. You don't want it too high because otherwise you get losses in the coax. But anything below 2 is pretty good. So same procedure. Pull the driven element down again. It's not too much of a bother, to be honest with you. I mean, you can pay a lot of money for having an antenna with traps. I mean, literally, you could pay £300, £400, £500 or more for a vertical aerial with traps. This antenna has cost me £20. £20. Anyway, I'm just going to bring in the 20 metre section now. Simply a matter of putting the crop clip on, making sure you've got a good connection, and that brings that length into play now, and that's the full length of the antenna. Put the vertical bit back up again. So it's quite lightweight because it's fiberglass. Someone did say in my last video on it, I clearly stated what the antenna was made from, and someone still said, are you using a metal pole? You don't want to be using a metal pole where the element runs along it, but anything below that, it can be whatever's handy, I suppose. A tripod, a piece of wood, anything really. So that's that in. Let's just put the antenna. Oh no, don't forget, you've got to adjust the radials as well. 1, make sure he's got a good connection. 2, 3. Looking for the final nano VNA readings, stimulus, start frequency. So let's go for 13 megs as a start frequency. as a stop frequency, say 16 megs, 16 megs. Oh, let's lower the start frequency. Start frequency, say 12. That'll keep it symmetrical. There you go. So start frequency 12, stop frequency 16 megs. Scroll down, that's our 2 to 1 there. Look, 2 to 1 starts at 13.040 megahertz. You can see that on the, sorry about the reflections here. Hello. You can see that just up there. If we come down here, we've got the lowest part is there, 13.560. We come up here, we're on this section here, yeah, that's 14 megs. We've got an SWR 1.4, so that's good. I'm not sure why it's doing the 2 dips. It could be because the radials maybe are slightly different lengths, and there's 2 different resonances there. But either way, we're close enough. And in the CW portion of the band, we're 1.4. And what are we, if I move out to the, that's just outside the band, top edge of the 20 metre band, 14.360, we're 1.94. So the antenna is just a little bit long on all the bands, but I'd rather it was a bit long because I can always shorten it if I want to.